Is how should we control our anger with our parents when it's close to impossible to do so?
Well, I totally disagree with that. It's not impossible to do so. Anger is not something that's impossible to overcome. There are many thousands and thousands of people who have these issues and they've overcome them. Very pious men and women in the past who had these same problems and they've overcome them. So what I'll do is, I'll tell you how to control anger in a general sense, and then specifically how you do this with parents. Generally speaking, anger is something you have to fight with it. You have to be aware at that very moment that you're mad and you're doing something wrong. If you can be aware and have just some level of consciousness that you're doing something wrong, you have to fight with it. You have to tell yourself to stop. You have to start talking to yourself. Be like, no, Musleh, don't do that, don't do that, don't break it, don't break it. You know, you have to start talking to yourself and get a message into your brain and have that little whoever it is start telling you to calm down. When you're dealing with parents directly, the best advice that I can tell you is to fear Allah and control that anger. Fear Allah Azza wa Jal and control your anger with mom and dad. It is not impossible to do so. It can never be impossible to do this with your parents. Why? Because Allah in the Quran tells you وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, to be righteous and good to your parents. Why would Allah tell you to do something that might or may not be impossible to achieve? It can't happen. If Allah is telling you to be righteous to parents, it means that you have what it takes to do that. But you have to have some focus, you have to have some discipline. The next thing that I want to say specifically with the parents is try to understand their wisdom behind why they do certain things. Be patient with them. Understand that maybe they might eat differently, walk differently, dress differently from you, but at this end of the day, they still want good. Try to look beyond that and try to look at the goodness that they have for you. Don't focus on the negative things. Don't focus that my mom is just always yelling at me. What is she yelling at you about? She's yelling at you maybe because she wants you to clean up something, she wants you to go and do something, she wants you to do better in school. Focus on those things. Focus on the positive circle around those emotions, and inshallah ask Allah Azza wa Jal to also help you.